Gute Woche. The story is told by the Rebbe, in the name of the Friedrich Rebbe, as to why the Chassid of the Alter Rebbe, by the name of Rav Pinchas Roizes, Roize was the name of his mother-in-law, Roize. Why he was called Rav Pinchas Roizes. Usually, people at that time were named, the last name was their father's name, like the Alter Rebbe himself. His last name was Baruchovich, because his father's name was Baruch. The Mittler Rebbe's name was Shnei, because his father's name was Shneur. Yet this Rav Pinchas, he did not have his father, who was a great scholar, his father's last name, but instead he had his mother-in-law's, Rav Pinchas Roizes. And the Friedrich Rebbe said the story as to why. Because one time, his mother-in-law, Roize, was in Shklov, they lived in Shklov, and she was a very wealthy woman. Yet the Alter Rebbe once visited Shklov as a young man, as 35 years old, and she watched him. He came didn't make any kind of waves, he didn't make any kind of fanfare, he was just there in a very simple way. And he met with the Rabbanim, the great scholars of the town, and somehow all the shilas, all the questions that he had, he answered all of their shilas. And the three questions that he asked them, they only managed to answer one of them. And this woman, Roize, said that any of her son-in-laws, she had 3 son-in-laws, that any of her son-in-laws who would go to the Alter Rebbe in the Yosna and study by him, she would give all of her wealth. She was a very wealthy woman. She would write all of his wealth, her wealth over to him. And her son-in-law, Rav Pinchas, decided he was going to do it. He went to the Yosna, to the Alter Rebbe, and when he came there, the Alter Rebbe was out, as the Friedrich Rebbe said, he was out getting neshamas for his Hasidus. He was away. And so he went away for 4 months, and Rav Pinchas stayed there in the Yosna, and after 4 months, he began to learn by him for 3 more months. And after 3 months, he got it settled from the Alter Rebbe, from his Hasidim, that he was there and he learned for 3 months. And he came back with this settle to his mother-in-law, Roize, and she kept a promise, and she wrote over a document of all of her wealth to this Rav Pinchas. What did Rav Pinchas do? He took the settle with all the wealth, and he traveled back to the Alter Rebbe, and he gave it all to the Alter Rebbe. The Alter Rebbe was very happy, and he gave him a bracha. He gave him a bracha that he should have Torah Gedula b'makom echad. Torah and Gedula should come to him all together. And ever since then, he was called Rav Pinchas, not the son of his father, but the Pinchas Roizes, the son-in-law of this special woman who made him to this great chassid. A gute Woche.